My name is Sonia Joseph, and I've waited a long time to be here today. I'm the mother of Giovanni Joseph McDade. On June 24th, 2017, my 20-year-old son was brutally murdered by the Kent police. The entire chain of events was quickly escalated by the actions of the Kent police officers. I quickly realized that the process to justice was a long road with many systems in place that hindered accountability. In Washington State for law enforcement, and that was alarming. In the years since I've lost my son, I have worked with many coalitions, currently with Washington Coalition for Police Accountability, which includes many strong and courageous people who want to change laws and work on our court systems. It is my hope that other families will not have to endure what I did in order to get justice and reclaim my son's legacy. The bills that will become into law today are monumental and a step forward, providing clarity for law enforcement when they engage in the use of deadly force, and also to provide greater accountability when officers do cross the line. These measures of accountability were created so that families could have some justice, some answers, some clarity, some transparency. And I would like to thank the state representatives, senators, and Governor Inslee for the willingness to listen to the stories of the ones who've lost loved ones to the hands of police, and the courage to create meaningful laws that will save lives, and to move forward and work on the culture of policing so that families will not have to suffer and the future of our children, we don't have to worry about law enforcement continuing to get away with murder. Thank you.
It is now my honor to introduce Katrina Johnson. Katrina Johnson is the senior organizer for Voices of Community Activists and Leaders, known as Vocal WA, and a former law enforcement assisted diversion lead project manager. Katrina became a social justice activist, advocate, and spokesperson for her family in June of 2017. After her first cousin, Charlena Lyles, was killed by police officers in her home in North Seattle. The officers were responding to the location to investigate a burglary that Charlena had reported. Katrina is a core member of Families Are the Front Line. She works with other families who have lost loved ones to the use of deadly force in Washington State, as well as local nonprofits working to improve policy on the use of lethal force, emphasizing de-escalation, reducing instances of deadly force, and improving police-community relations. Katrina gathered signatures for I-940 and supported the resolution negotiated by De-Escalate Washington and the law enforcement leaders that resulted in House Bill 3003, modifying I-940 after it was adopted by the state legislature. It is my honor to introduce my own resident, Katrina Johnson.
I hate speaking. I'm grateful to be here today, and it's a monumental occasion, but it's also a sad one for most of us families who are still grieving, still looking for, answers and justice for our loved ones. I am Katrina Johnson. I am the first cousin of Charlena Lyles. And what gives me joy today is knowing that through the advocacy work that I do, her legacy and her life lives on even after death. And so I want to thank Governor Inslee for your leadership and taking the initiative to put together a task force for independent investigations after the death of Manuel Ellis and the subsequent cover-up that transpired by law enforcement after his death. Thank you, Representative Intiman, for your leadership, honesty, and transparency while being a champion of House Bill 1267. I know it couldn't have been easy. I know it couldn't have been easy. Being one of the only impacted families on the governor's task force, it was important to keep us grounded on why we were there and what the intent was this task force was to accomplish. It was grueling, to say the least. To my fellow impacted families, the passage of these bills was done with great strength. We used that strength to testify and to share our pain to make a better tomorrow for other Washingtonians. And it did not come without great sacrifice. In the event that the police used deadly force, we are relieved to know that it will not be police investigating police. We know that there is a pathway for cases that were pre-I-940, and the cases post-940 will be reopened. Washington Coalition for Police Accountability, thank you for allowing us to lead, because we are the experts of our experience. Impacted families, take a bow in knowing that your loved one's death was not in vain. Today, we stand united in strength and bonded together forever in pain and blood. We celebrate on this bill signing day, and tomorrow it's back to work on implementation. Thank you.